Alright guys, so the spring update just dropped a few hours ago in Clash of Clans, and we got a lot of new cool features. We got a new upgrade for the Valkyries. We got these new super troops, which is insane. This is just going to change the meta in Clash of Clans. And what we're going to do today is I think I already have a new super strong army at Town Hall 13 that is just taking down bases. Since the upgrade dropped, I've been testing this army in friendly challenges, and I wanted to get the video out as soon as possible. So I'm going to show you the replays from these friendly challenges where the new Valkyries and this new giant super troop, it is just destroying bases right now. It is insane. Let's go ahead and take a look over here at the news tab so we can see everything that was released in this update. Alright, so spring update is here. We have the new super troops. What I'm going to be doing is you have a 7-day cooldown on the super troops. I have 2 Town Hall 13s. So right now I unlocked the Giants and the Wall Breakers. So today we're going to go ahead and test out the Giants. And tomorrow I'll go ahead and do one on the Wall Breakers. I mean, I do have to do a little bit more testing to let you guys know which one is the best. So far I've only tried the Giants and it is crazy. I'm taking out like almost max Town Hall 13 bases. Valkyries have not been in the meta for a while. So I really like Valkyries. I'm happy that they're going to make a comeback. I really believe that they are going to be super OP right now. Okay, so we have the Super Barbarian. I'm not going to bore you with all this stuff. I'm sure you guys can go in the news tab and look at it yourself. I just want to show you guys the Valkyrie and how much extra damage they have. I think they have more damage now. Where's that at? Let's see here. Well, you can see here, though, Yetis did get a little nerf, which is pretty awesome. Some hit rates are definitely going to be dropping. All right, let's see. Where's Valkyries at? Valks, where would that be under? Town Hall 13. Okay, it just says Valkyrie level 8. It doesn't really show what it changes. I'm not really 100% sure, but all I know is they are, like, taking out bases. Pretty awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the first replay where I was messing around with it. Where's it at? Right here. Alright, so let's take a look at what the army actually is. So I'm using 4 of the new Giants. I have 5 healers, 21 Valks. I'm using a Stone Slammer in this situation. Depending on the base, I've done it a couple different ways with the Siege Barracks or like the Siege Barracks or the Blimp, or it just that depends. That can change base to base. And then I have 4 Rage, 2 Jump, and 1 Freeze. And like I said, this is still really early testing with this army, so some stuff might change, but this is what's working for me right now. So let's go ahead and see how I get it done. Inside my clan castle, I'm using more Valks that come out, which just destroy a section of the base. Okay, so I start with, usually what I like to do is I like to funnel out one side of the base with the queen charge, and then I funnel out the other side with the king, and then I just send the Valks straight in, and they just tear up the core of the base. It is insane. I don't remember. Okay, I do use the Siege Barracks in this one. I thought I used the Stone Slammer. So if I need the Siege Barracks, I use the Siege Barracks to funnel one side with the king. If I don't need to funnel one side, like I can just use the king, then I end up using the Stone Slammer, like if I have a section where I can send it in where there's not a lot of air defenses or something like that. So let's go ahead and see. So I start the queen over here. Like I said, I want to funnel out one side with the queen. And then I have the Siege Barracks down around 6 o'clock with the king because there's a lot of defenses and a lot of trash over there. So I want to make sure I funnel out this whole side just so I can make sure my troops are going to go straight into the base. Put down my jump spell a little bit early. That new jump spell it lasts a long time, so don't be scared to put down your jump spell a little bit early. And you can see here, this was a little problem I ran into. So the Inferno started roasting my healers, and we can't have that. You want to keep your healers alive as long as you can. So I think fast. I initially didn't want to send my Royal Champion over here, but since my healers are being roasted, I send in that Royal Champ to take out that Inferno, because like I said, you want to hold on to your healers as long as possible. And you can see I only have 1 left, so this attack already didn't go as I wanted. Usually you want the healers to switch onto the Valks or onto the Giants just to keep them alive a little bit longer. Like, my healers didn't make it, and I still take out this base. It's pretty insane stuff. Who would have thought that Valks would be the new meta at Town Hall 13? Okay, so Valks jumping, and look at these things. These things just, they are tearing up that core of the base. We got the scatter shot. The scatter shot got taken down so fast it couldn't even do anything. Popped the warren ability. I have the Royal Champion over here to step up and take out that Town Hall because it's pretty isolated in its own little section. Have some wizards on the side. And look, these Giants, they tank for so long. They are crazy how long they tank for. I mean, they stay up. Basically every friendly challenge I've done, the Super Giants end up staying up the whole raid. I've messed around with it a little bit. I also tried Valks with Yetis, and I just don't like it. I think I like it better with the Giants. I did switch out. Maybe you could take a few Giants out and add like two Yetis. I did try that also, but I personally, I like doing all Giants and all Valks. I think it's working the best. But like I said, this is still early, and I'm still testing out like these new troops. But I did want to get a video out as soon as possible. And look at that, guys. I still have three of the Giants up. I still have Valks up. I mean, that's insane. Valks usually don't last that long through a raid. Pretty crazy. I got the single Inferno over here. And there you go, guys. Look at that. Base absolutely destroyed. This is insane. I love these new super troops. Comment down below. Let me know what super troop did you unlock first, and let me know how it's working for you. Let me know how you're using it, what army you guys are using. I'm definitely want to know, and I appreciate the feedback. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at one more replay just so you guys can see this in action a little bit more. So this is the next replay we're going to be taking a look at, and you might think this base looks familiar. I actually did a video on this base because this base is so OP. It was holding in CWL. It was holding in Supercell Clan War Leagues. It was holding in ESL. I mean, this base, it was holding Yeti Smash. It was holding Hybrid, and I just literally took it down first try with Valks. And remember, before this update, this base, I was a max Town Hall 13. I mean, this is insane. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be the new strongest army in the game, or at least one of them. Like I said, I haven't had time to test the other super troops, but they are crazy. Not only that, but Valks are so fun to use. So in this attack, if you count my spells, I'm actually missing one free spell, so I don't even have all my spells. I end up swagging a poison, and I end up swagging a queen ability. That's insane. That just doesn't really happen at Town Hall 13 with Valkyries. I mean, comment down below. Let me know. Do you guys think that's crazy how like this is destroying bases like that? Because I did not expect this. All right, so let's go ahead and see. In this one, I'm using the Yeti Bomb, and you guys might have seen they did do a little nerf on the Yeti Bomb to where the Yeti Mites on storages, they only do half damage. But don't worry, you can still send Yeti Bombs in the town halls and into sections of bases, and it still works. But you probably always need a rage. If you're going to Yeti Bomb the town hall, you used to sometimes be able to do it without a rage. If you're doing it now, you got to be more aware of what is around the town hall, and you probably always have to rage it. We've been practicing with it a lot, and it still works. It's still OP. You can still send it in for like an Inferno, a scatter shot, so don't worry, that is not gone. All right, so let's go ahead and play this, and let's just see this base get literally destroyed. I shouldn't even be showing this because I'm literally destroying my own base. I mean, this base hasn't been tripled in, like I said, CWO, ESL, none of that stuff. And I just took it down first try. Maybe I did have an advantage because it is my base, but, you know. All right, so I'm starting with the Warden Walk down here. And remember, on this strategy, it's pretty much the same as Yeti Smash. You want to plan out the funnel. You want to funnel out both sides so the Valks go straight into the core. That's the main goal, just like Yeti Smash. This is like a spam attack. It's easy to use, and it's, like I said, just destroying. All right, so I'm starting with a Warden Walk. You want to do the funnel as cheap as possible. So like I said in the last attack, you either want to do a Queen Walk into the funnel, a Warden Walk, the King, something like that. You want to make the funnel as cheap as possible. I'm using the King at 12 o'clock, so I want to funnel out this side over here like this, funnel all that, funnel this side, and I basically just want to send my troops straight into the core like that, and I'm going to go ahead and Yeti Bomb this town hall because there's not, let me make this a little bit bigger. All right, so King funnels out this side, Warden Walk this side, and I just want to send the troops straight in, and then I want to Yeti Bomb the town hall. There's not that much around the town hall. I should have had an extra freeze to freeze up this sweeper, but it ends up not being an issue. Put the jump spell. Like I said before, you always want to have that jump spell a little bit early because Valks are a little bit crazy. They are hard to keep where you want them to go, so you need to have a really like set funnel, otherwise they're gonna end up just splitting everywhere. And you can see that does happen a little bit over here. Some of my Valks end up splitting over to the town hall. That's because I was late on my Yeti Bomb. I should have started the Yeti Bomb a little bit earlier, but I wanted to make sure my healers didn't switch over to the Yeti Bomb. You want to make sure those healers are switched onto the Valks and the Giants or the Queen or whatever. See, a lot of my Valks end up walking out this way, so plan didn't even go the way I wanted to, and base is still smashed. Oh yeah, I ended up sending the RC over here. You guys should know this by now. At Town Hall 13, your Royal Champion, you always want to send your Royal Champion in where there's like no other heroes because you want her to get as much value as possible. Look at these Valks. They're just destroying the core of this base. It's insane. Especially because we're seeing a lot of single Infernos right now. Valks work really good against single Infernos because they can't keep up because there's so many of them. So if you're seeing a base with all single Infernos, this strategy is definitely going to be working. Look at this. Destroyed. I still have Valks up. I still have the Yeti from the Yeti Bomb up. I still have my Queen ability. I still have my poison. I didn't even use my poison spell. I think I still have some Giants up, do I? Maybe not all the Giants, and I'm dying. That was a heavy core, so Giants... I know I do still have some Giants up. Okay, yeah, so still even have a Super Giant up. Pretty awesome. I mean, this base is crushed. All the defenses are gone. It's just basically just trash along the outside. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. And I swag the queen ability, and I swag a poison, and I didn't even have my other free spell. So, I mean, that just doesn't usually happen on, especially on these custom bases like this. This base was defending everything. This is insane, guys. I'm telling you, this strategy, you guys have to try it. Like I said, I still am just testing it out. I have to try it out in War. These are just friendly challenges, but I wanted to get the video out as soon as possible. I'm going to start using this in Legends and see how it does then, like on ring bases and stuff like that. I think it'll work good on ring bases. You can just Yeti bomb a corner of the base, maybe queen walk the other, and send the Valk straight into the town hall. So I'm going to go ahead and try that out. I'm going to be trying the wall breakers tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be releasing videos every other day on these new super troops, so you guys definitely want to stay tuned in, and I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.